Devika, good morning. Good afternoon.
Good
And
afternoon.
today we are going to start with today's session. Before I start today's session, please like, share, and subscribe to Codeforce Chronicles. We have already reached 96 subscribers. And the series which I'm going to complete from today is a Salesforce Admin interview series along with the developer series. So today I'm going to, one second, share my screen. Okay. So now, when it comes to the 96 subscribers, and Devika is part of the subscriptions and the subscribers, I'm thankful to Devika and the community who supported me. That is the Salesforce Hubs community. Yeah. And today we are going to discuss about the interview questions which you will receive as a curriculum. Okay, so before I dive into today's session, let's start with my introduction. My name is Shruti MN. I'm part of Codeforce Chronicles. I'm a Salesforce coach, influencer, YouTuber, a blogger, and I want you to understand that the introduction which I'm quoting is just part of my humble obeisances to my Lord Prabhupada and my Lord Krishna. Okay, and I worship both of them, and I am happy that my chanting rounds are increasing day by day, and I'm able to understand that Lord wants me to create a Udemy course. So before I start with today's session, my name is Shruti MN. I'm a Salesforce coach, as I explained, and I have my forte is Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, Health Cloud, Education Cloud, Finance Cloud, and E-commerce Cloud. Now, when it comes to the research paper which I've conducted, and it is easy to understand that the research which we conduct is just part of our journey. But when we start understanding the research that we complete, and today's first question is somewhat similar to what we have taught, that is difference between profiles and roles. Difference between profiles and roles can come into picture as a curriculum. That is, profiles means adding the functionality and roles means just following the hierarchy. But when we have to answer this question, we should be able to answer that profiles are part of the hierarchy, whereas roles are part of the hierarchy as well as the access to which we provide the circumference to the mechanism. That is, the profiles can be the functionality and the roles can be the hierarchy. What is the OWD settings in Salesforce? So OWD settings means organization default settings, by default settings, and we should understand that they are the base level access which we provide to the customers. But when we speak about the base level access, we should understand if we provide the edit access or the private access as the mechanism through which we can edit only the records through which we can owe the hierarchy to the owners. We should be able to understand that the OWD settings are part of the Salesforce curriculum, but when we speak about the organization default as a mechanism or as a community or as an organization, we should be able to understand that the organization by default is just part of the mechanism. Difference between sharing rules and manual sharing. This is easy. So when we speak about sharing rules, we have to share the records, whereas manual sharing is sharing each record to the owners, whereas sharing rules can help you to even share the records to a group. What are permission sets? Permission sets are extended user permissions where we can extend the permissions to delete as well. But we can delete the record only if the owner wants or if it's part of the profile. What is field level security? Field level security will help you to control the visibility and the edit access, where you can edit the specific field based on the requirement. Difference between workflow and flow. I'll give you an example when it comes to workflow and flow. When we want to automate a task that is in workflow, that if you want to update a record, you can update the record, whereas in flow also you can update the record. But the time which workflow takes to update the record is more than what the flow consumes to update the record. Okay, this is the difference. Now, when we speak about flow and workflow, it is easy to understand that the flow is just part of the update mechanism. But when it comes to the workflow, it is you have to update the records, you have to add the criteria, you have to make sure that the object is part of the process, which is similar to flow, but it is time consuming. What are validation rules? Validation rules are the error mechanism through which we can quote the criteria through which we can adapt the situation. For example, if you want the phone numbers to be added as +1, that is the uh, code to be added with the number when you're filling the form, then you should be able to understand that without adding +1, +91, you shouldn't be able to update the record. But if we use Apex instead of validation rule, it is time consuming. Everything goes to time consuming, but when it comes to validation rule, it is easy because there's only one formula which you have to add. But when we write the code, we have to add the if condition and the for loop. What is a junction object? Junction object is an object which has many to many relationships, and you can add only two many to many relationship in a junction object, where the term junction itself is an example where we can add two many to many relationships, and after you add the many to many relationship, it will become a junction through which both the objects can have control on the junction object. Difference between lookup and master detail relationship. Master detail has dependency, whereas lookup has only one-to-one relationship. It is loosely coupled, whereas master detail relationship is tightly coupled. So when it comes to master detail relationship, if the parent record is deleted, the child record gets also deleted. Okay, whereas lookup, if you delete the one record, that is the child, the parent record doesn't get deleted. What is a record time? Record type allows the business process to flow as per the layouts and as per the pick list values. Now, if you have a pick list value where the parent account should have a different set of values and the child account should have a different, the normal account should have a different, sorry about the child record, I'm still in master detail relationship because the topic is vast and it is making me think of only speaking about the child relationship. So when it comes to the child relationship, when it comes to the pick list values as well, we have a normal account where we can change the pick list values. Yep. But the beauty of master detail relationship is we can add the formula. That is the mechanism through which we can add the difference. Okay, so now when we speak about the master detail relationship or the workflow rules through which we can add the formulas, we should be able to understand that the mechanism through which we quote the criteria are similar. But when we speak about the large Salesforce Ohana as a community, we should be able to understand that the uh, basics of the Salesforce mechanism. And today we covered the vast topic, that is the advanced level interview questions which you might receive as a curriculum. So this is something which even if I create many videos on profiles rules, you should be able to understand that there are different topics which I'm covering. Okay. Second, this is day 5 video. So I want you to go through all the questions, understand the concepts. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. And a huge shout out to all the MVPs, especially Shrey Sharma, for helping me to understand that you have to stay humble always. You should be grateful. And if I teach a course, I'm always thinking about the next step which I have to take. So when I speak about Shrey Sharma, he is a YouTuber, he's my mentor, he's my guide, and he helped me to understand that I have to focus on the right thought. So now I'm going to create a Udemy course and I want you to purchase the Udemy course that is in the pipeline. Okay. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And to all my Salesforce hubs, lots of love and I'm grateful to the CEO of Salesforce, especially Arundhati Bhattacharya, that is the CEO of Salesforce India. Okay, I'm grateful to her because she helped me to understand that we should just stay focused, we should just stay committed to our work, and we should grow in our life. Okay, so thank you so much, Devika, for being part of this journey, and see you soon.